Lisa
Hello
didn't just
everyone, I
notice a
hope
few
you're all
red
having a
flags when she
wonderful
met
day.
Daniel's
I have
friends.
something
She
special to
practically
share
walked
with you
into a
today.
full-blown parade of them, and if you were watching closely, you could actually see the exact moment her entire energy shifted. Because what was supposed to be a reassuring introduction on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 8, Episode 9, quickly turned into something that felt way more calculated than comforting. And I know what you're thinking, maybe the friends were just being nice. But listen to this.
The moment Lisa sat down with Daniel's crew, the vibe was already off. Instead of natural conversation, viewers got this almost rehearsed chorus of praise about Daniel. One friend called him the most honest man, another emphasized how lucky Lisa was to have him. On the surface, sweet. Underneath, very, very strange.
I'm so glad to be
because
here to
here's
share
the
this
part
with you.
TLC
It's such a
cameras didn't
wonderful
fully spell
opportunity.
out.
I
The
can't
more
wait
they
to
hyped
dive in.
Daniel up, the more they kept circling back to one specific detail, Lisa's money. Not subtly either. We're
Hello
talking
everyone,
repeated
I hope you're
mentions
all
of how
having a
much she's
wonderful
helped
day.
him,
I
how
have
supportive
something
she's been
special to share with you
financially,
today.
how she's changed his life. And if you've watched this franchise long enough, you already know why viewers immediately stiffened in their seats. This is where the 90-day dream quietly started to wobble. Lisa's face told the whole story. She smiled politely, but you could literally see the gears turning. Because praise is one thing, but when every compliment comes packaged with a reminder of your bank account, that's when alarm bells start ringing. And Reddit caught it instantly. Within minutes of the episode airing, the 90 Day Fiancé subreddit lit up with fans pointing out the same thing. Why did Daniel's friends sound less like buddies and more like a PR team? One top comment even said, "This feels like a testimonial video for a guy selling crypto." Harsh, but you see the concern. Now, before we go further, if you're the kind of viewer who notices the little moments TLC hopes you'll miss, you're exactly who this channel is for. Quietly hit subscribe and join the circle of people who know this show is way deeper than what airs on Sunday nights. Because what happened next made the situation even more uncomfortable. During the meet-up, Lisa wasn't just listening, she was observing. And the more Daniel's friends talked, the more inconsistencies started stacking up. One friend claimed Daniel is always working. Another hinted he's been struggling financially for a long time. But then, and this is where things got messy, someone casually mentioned how generous Lisa has been with helping him out. I know what you're thinking, but listen to this. The tone wasn't gratitude, it was expectation. And fans on X, formerly Twitter, absolutely clocked it. One viral post read, "They're not introducing her to friends. They're reminding her she's the sponsor." Ouch. But the real emotional pivot of the episode came later, in a moment that felt way more personal, and way more vulnerable, than the group meeting. Because Daniel finally saw Lisa without her wig. Now, in true 90-day fashion, TLC framed this as an intimate trust-building moment. And to be fair, Lisa was clearly nervous. Taking off her wig wasn't just physical, it was emotional exposure. She was showing him the real her. For a split second, it actually felt genuine. Daniel smiled. He reassured her. He said all the right things. But here's the detail viewers can't stop debating. His reaction felt slightly delayed. Not dramatically, not obviously, just enough that longtime fans picked up on it. On Reddit, one user wrote, "He responded correctly, but his eyes did the math first." And honestly, that comment alone has over 4,000 upvotes. Because in the 90-day universe, micro-reactions matter. We've all seen how quickly these relationships can flip once the fantasy cracks. And speaking of cracks, this is where things took a sharp turn into potential scandal territory. Later in the episode, Lisa dropped a bomb that completely changed the stakes. She revealed she received a message from another American woman. Not a random troll, someone who claimed Daniel had been talking to her at the exact same time. Yeah, you heard that right. According to Lisa, this woman didn't just casually chat with Daniel, she allegedly believes he's running some kind of romance scam pattern. And suddenly, all those earlier red flags started looking a lot less coincidental. Because think about the timeline. Think about the financial help. Think about the friends emphasizing Lisa's support. When you line it all up, the situation starts to feel uncomfortable. Now to be fair, and we always keep it real here, this is still an allegation. Nothing has been fully proven on-screen. But the emotional impact on Lisa was very real. You could see it in her posture. Her voice got tighter. Her confidence, which was already shaky, dipped even lower. This is where the 90-day dream quietly started cracking for real. And fans, completely divided. One side of the fandom believes Lisa is ignoring obvious warning signs. On X, some viewers argued she's walking straight into a classic before the 90 days storyline. But the other side thinks something else is happening, that Lisa may be spiraling too fast based on incomplete information. Because here's the twist TLC didn't fully unpack. Daniel didn't completely panic when confronted. Usually, when cast members get accused of double-talking Americans, we see immediate defensive energy. Deflection, anger, shutdown. Daniel's response, measured, almost practiced. And that's exactly why people don't know what to think. Is he calm because he's innocent? Or calm because he's done this before? That question alone has the fandom in chaos right now. But while Lisa and Daniel's storyline was dripping with tension, the episode delivered a completely different kind of shock on another front. Enter Emma and Zia. Because if Lisa's segment was emotionally uncomfortable, Emma's was socially uncomfortable in a whole different way. This week, Emma confirmed that she and Zia have officially taken their relationship to the next level. And look, nobody expected the update to be subtle. But what viewers got? Way more detail than anyone was prepared for. Let's just say Emma did not believe in keeping things mysterious. She openly discussed their intimate time together with the kind of specificity that had fans simultaneously screaming and covering their faces. Measurements were hinted, performance was evaluated, and the internet, predictably, lost its mind. I know what you're thinking, but listen to this. The backlash wasn't just about oversharing. It was about timing. Because while Lisa is over here questioning whether she's being financially used, Emma's storyline suddenly feels almost tone-deaf in comparison. Two completely different relationship energies playing out in the same episode. And viewers noticed. One trending Reddit thread literally titled, "Lisa is in a potential scam and Emma is giving bedroom Yelp reviews." Brutal, but not entirely inaccurate. Still, the real emotional weight of episode 9 sits squarely on Lisa's shoulders. Because by the end of the hour, she is clearly not in the same headspace she started in. What began as cautious optimism has turned into quiet suspicion. And if you've watched this franchise long enough, you know that shift rarely reverses easily. Especially when outside voices start getting louder. The mystery woman's message isn't going away. The friend's strange praise isn't unheard. And Daniel's calm reactions, they're only fueling more debate. This is exactly the kind of slow burn storyline that either explodes, or reveals something nobody expected. So now the real question isn't whether Lisa saw red flags. She absolutely did. The question is whether she's seeing the truth, or seeing exactly what past 90-day trauma has trained her to fear. Because if Daniel is genuine, this relationship is being tested in real time. But if he's not, Lisa may have just caught the warning signs earlier than most cast members ever do. And honestly, that's what makes this storyline so hard to look away from. So I want to hear from you. After everything that happened in episode 9, do you think Lisa is being cautious and smart, or is she already too emotionally invested to see what's really in front of her?